So you're adding switches with 40 gig ports to your network, and you still want to keep your existing 10 gig infrastructure. But now you have both 10 gig ports and 40 gig QSFP ports on the switches. How do you connect them? You'll need to use 40 gig ports and transceivers with optical breakout capability. That means the transceivers will have an MPO receptacle on it so that you can plug in a ribbon fiber cable. That ribbon fiber will need to be an optical breakout cable. That breaks the ribbon into 4 dual fiber pairs with LC connectors at the other end. These dual fiber pairs can plug directly into 4 10 gig transceivers. You see, the 40 gig transceiver with the MPO receptacle is really just 4 individual 10 gig transceivers. Now let's consider 2 common reaches. First, there's short reach. The IEEE standardized SR4 interface doesn't fully support interoperability with a 10 gig SR interface. It's weird, but the standard allows for a laser that's too powerful for the photoreceiver at the other end. Luckily, there are SR4 transceivers with enhanced specs that limit the power. So to get that interoperability with 10 gig, make sure you get one of those. Second, for long reach, there's IEEE standardized LR4. Like SR4, it combines 4 individual channels of 10 gigs, but you can't break it out because it combines the channels onto a dual fiber pair using wavelength division multiplexing. Again, there are 40 gig long reach transceivers that do support breakout. They're called 4x10 gig LR format transceivers, so make sure you get those. Don't forget that 4x10 gig LR requires SMF breakout cables. Let's review the main points. Certain 40 gig transceivers allow you to connect a 40 gig port to 4 individual 10 gig ports. You'll need an optical breakout cable with an MPO connector on one end and 4 LC connector pairs on the other. Most 40 gig transceivers are essentially 4 10 gig transceivers combined. An SR4 transceiver doesn't necessarily interoperate with 10 gig SR, so use an enhanced spec SR4. You can't break out LR4, use a 4x10 gig LR format transceiver instead. So there it is. Now you know how to break out 40 gig ports to connect with 10 gig ports.